They struggling. I'm talking about they struggling. This is the King James version. It's not the New World Translation. So that ye, thou, shalt, and all that, that's killing them. They just not. It's not clicking to them. They're not comprehending it. They trying though, and that's another story. But I was the ordained deacon at 18. But I got out of church because I noticed that most Baptist churches I went to, not saying all, not pointing out religion. I know religion, politics, and sexual preference is a touchy topic, so I'm not trying to go there. But I'm just saying, through my experience, the Baptist churches I went to, it was like a hustle. You know, they pass that collection plate out, and it come back short. They gonna pass that back out like we need $40 more. You know, so I was used to that. So I kind of got out the groove of church. I feel like it was a hustle, so I really went into church. So I'm trying not to get involved with this, and plus I'm trying to keep my low key status, not talking much, and I don't want to just interrupt either, So, but God whooping me. God whooping me. I could just, on his right side or the good side, I could just hear him in my ear like, do you really think that these guys that's down there studying my word is going to check you for interrupting to help? Is you serious? So I kind of was like, yeah, I'm tripping. So I went on, got on my side, lean over my top bunk to, talk down to him like, hey man, look, I ain't trying to interrupt, but, blase mean blase, that mean this, and that mean that, It's kind of tricky because it's not in English, it's in King James version. So that's what that means, that, which I was saying, that verse mean that. They were like, oh man, appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. Hey man, if you don't mind, could you join us? I'm like, oh my God, I wasn't trying to be in no Bible study. I don't know how these dudes feel about these dudes with Bible study. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these dudes look at these dudes like weak people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you I don't know what's going on. So I really wasn't trying to be involved with nobody. I don't care what they was doing. I'm trying to be solo. But now the ignorant side, like, man, you want to help them, help them. Somebody don't like it, they don't like it. We're gonna get it in, So the ignorant side helped out me going down, breaking it down to them what I knew. Not claiming to be no preacher or know the Bible like the back of my hand. I actually knew less then than I know now. But I knew more than them. So I went down and helped the guys out, And I told them, I said, look, I can't promise I'm going to be in this Bible study every time y'all have Bible study, If I'm around, I'll help y'all out, Because I was into all kind of stuff, man. I'm fresh off the streets, man. I still got that street mentality, and I'm not tame yet, So, and I was into like spades, you know what I'm saying? Gambling spades, like, I just need to find me a partner. That's what I'm thinking about. I see these cats playing spades, and so they got cigarettes, they got zoos. Zoos is like candy bars, honey buns, tater chips, anything snacks. We call them zoos in the parish. So I see dudes with cigarettes and zoos. They betting on spades. So I'm like, that's where my mind at, So I gotta survive in them. I can't call nobody. I ain't calling nobody to give me no money. So I got to figure out what's going on with the spades game, I can play spades. I can get down some spades. I thought. But get back to that. The dude who gave me the cigarette, we're gonna call him Slim. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna use no real names. So Slim was like, say, Black, you play spades? I'm like, yeah, I play spades. After getting my butt whooped a few times, I caught on that I didn't know how to play spades as good as I thought I did. I just loved to play, but I was not that good. But after about a good week of getting skint up, I caught on real fast that it's a science to this spades game. And the first thing I thought about was my brother when I was out in the world. He used to tell me about, you know what I'm saying, because we used to play together. I didn't know he was carrying me the whole time. We had to have a conversation at a later date. I was going to bring that up. I'm going to bring that up to him. Like, man, you had me think I could play some spades, man. I was garbage. You just told me I was garbage. I was BFI, waste management, garbage. I'm trying to make money off this. But I got good, though. I got good. And that's what I used to do to make my little zoos, get my little cigarettes. Me and the Slim, you know, we was partners. And we was good, you know what I'm saying? So that was my little hustle. Play some spades, do a little gambling. And so one day I'm playing spades and I got a couple of guys that got their time and they got shipped off to DOC. DOC is Department of Correction. That's where you go do your time at after you get your time. In the parish, you're pretty much fighting your time. You have some dudes that do their time in parish, but they don't have a lot of time to do, like another 4 to 6 months, maybe a year, or something like that. Some of them can stay and be trustees and do their time in the parish. But if you get double digits, you know what I'm saying, big numbers, you going to DOC. So he has a couple of cats that went to DOC. They got a bottom bunker fellow. I don't know this. I'm cool with my top bunk. I don't know a bottom bunk is like a sign of, you know what I'm saying, status. So, got another guy, not gonna say his name. We're gonna say V, because they got a V in his name. But I hear my name, I hear V say, "Hey, Grove!" So I'm like, what up? Come here, man. Man, get your stuff, man, off the top bunk, man. Go bottom bunk, man. Get your bottom bunk. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, man, get your bottom bunk, man. So, on a small scale, I felt kind of good, you know. I ain't even have to fight for no bottom bunk. Dude just, you know what I'm saying? And dude had stats on the tip, so, you know. He just gave me a bottom bunk. All right, cool. You know, that's what's up. They kind of respect me for being me, you know, being me. Not fear, being me. So I got me a bottom bunk. I'm chilling, you know. And one of my bunk partners, that was one of the guys that was into the Bible. And come to find out that dude was into the Bible, wasn't looked at that scary or nothing like that. They just looked at trying to get their life together. And dudes really didn't mess with dudes that was into the Bible. They didn't, you know. So, but my bunk partner, yeah, they was like the gangsters on the till. They was thanking God that he was into this Bible. This dude was one of the ones. He chose to get into the Bible, try to get his life together, because he seen that the way he was acting just wasn't gonna get it. He was one of the ones. I'm talking about really one of the ones. When I say I was nice by my hands, he was better. Twice my size and twice my speed. Yeah, he was dangerous, but he was into the Bible. And they was thinking God is kept into the Bible. But that's who I really ran with most of the time. But it was either him or Slim who gave me the cigarette. We had got real cool, you know. Them was the two main ones who I really kicked it with. So another incident, I had to learn out what was valuable in the parish and what was not valuable. Come to find out, honey buns was like gold. They give you honey buns for breakfast. You know, during breakfast, you got honey buns, oatmeal, and something like that. So dude come up to me, I don't know yet. Like, man, you gonna eat your honey buns? So this was before life, so, you know, it wasn't like I knew about, man, you gonna eat your cornbread? But it wasn't like that, though. It wasn't like that. Dude was coming with a proposal. So I'm like, cause I like my honey bun heated up in the microwave. Ain't no microwave in there. So I'm like, nah, I ain't really care about no honey bun, man. He said, look, man, I give you a pack of cigarettes for your 100 bond for 2 weeks. So I ain't got no cigarettes. So I'm like, cool. Got a pack. Give you my 100 bond for 2 weeks, but I wasn't going to eat anyway. Come to find out, I could have got 4 packs. But I didn't know. He got old, but hey, I agreed to the terms, so I gave him 100 bond for 2 weeks because he brought him with a pack of cigarettes. So I didn't feel played because, he offered me a price and I agreed. So that's what I honored that deal. But after 2 weeks was up, I was like, he come back with a pack like, hey man, you want? I said, nah, it worth more than that. You gotta come bigger than that. He's like, oh man, we did last time. I'm like, I don't care what we did last time, player. I said, we ain't doing it again. You got your 100 bonds for 2 weeks. I got my pack. You want more 100 bonds? You have to come up with more packs. So that's how it was. And then you got guys in there that do the 2 for 1 or the 3 for 5. And explain what that is. You got a cat that really got a whole bunch of zoos. I'll tell you what zoos is. Anything snacks, potato chips, cannonballs, cookies, ding dongs, all that. So what he'll do is, he got a tablet. If you want to come get a 2 for 1, like say you want to get a bag of chips, if you get a bag of chips from him, you got to give him 2 back on store day. If you want to get 3 bags of chips, you got to give 5 back on store day. That's what we call 2 for 1s, 3 for 5s. But it's mostly called for 2 for 1s. That, you know what I'm saying? So it's how dudes really hustle in them. You got all kind of ways to hustle in them. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that cut hair. I ain't talking about no mediocre cut. I'm talking about a bald fade butter. I'm talking about blended in like a dude had clippers, but they using a razor and a comb. One of the little small black combs, you might hit your beard with, or you got a little thin hair, little black combs. Put a razor in between the forks, and they move the razor down, like adjusting the clippers. They hit you up. I'm talking about barbers. Yeah, it's crazy. So my bunk partner, I was telling anybody that's into the Bible, they happy into the Bible. I'm gonna call him Indian, yeah, because he had a like an Indian like nickname. So when everybody leaves to go to like lunch or something, a meal we don't want to eat, we'll stay behind. He'll want to spar to stay in shape because he was a boxer. And I knew a little something what my brother taught me, but I wasn't in fighting shape like him. But we'll spar, He liked to spar, but he didn't want to do it in front of people because he didn't want to draw no attention to himself. And I didn't need it, so it was perfect time. So we'll spar, stuff like that. But one time we just locked in. I'm talking about we just going at it. And we didn't notice dudes coming back on the tip, and they just watching us. As soon as we noticed they watching us, we like yeah, just that. I'm like, yeah, man, good session there. Like, damn, we didn't want to show that, But in a way, it was kind of good because dudes seen another side of me. They knew about him. They knew another side of me. Like, damn, man, dude back there sparring with Indian, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was kind of nice too. So they won't be so quick to challenge me, which they still will now. They don't care about how nice your hands is because I ain't gonna say no name, but we done had some gangsters come through there. They got like ran off that tip. You know what I'm saying? So they don't care about your status. I give them that. You gonna be yourself in that parish. So one day, me and Tonto, that's a guy on the other side, but that's not his real name, of course. But he used to work out with us. But me and my partner, Indian, we was laying on the bunk. We used to always work out. And how we work out, you use water bags. Water bags, you get a plastic garbage bag, fill it up with water, and you get a laundry sack, which is a white knitted sack, and you put the garbage bag full of water in that net sack, and then you get a bunch of newspapers and you roll them up, or magazines, roll them up tight until you make a bar, and you put that through the sack, and you can do curls with the water bag, So we had all kind of little things we used to do, man, to make it like the free world. In the free world, what we call is, free when you're out there in the world. Call it free world. Call it free world. We call it people, free people. If you're not locked up, free people, free world. Anyway, so we started to get nice. I'm talking about like nice. And I'm not even noticing that I done got like nice. I'm not noticing it. But you got this guy, we're gonna call him Jay. He walked in, he already nice, He come by me, Indian bump, right there in the middle. He like this here, look, rubbing his hands, like, yeah, man, what's up? Now, if you want to hear more, hit that like button, follow me, give me some comments, let me know what you think.